Hello world, it's Alicia Bradford with I Am Valuable. I'm going to be honest with you right now, I'm not at the top of my game. I've been super sick for the last 5 or 6 days, and today's the first day that I actually feel kind of human. And it's been tough on me. So to kind of start things off, I wanted to kind of go over what we discussed last week, which is my goal. And it's set in stone, it's finalized, and I'd like to share it with you. So my goal affirmation is that I am a motivational speaker on my way to premiere on Ellen. That's my goal, is that I'd like to premiere my speech, to premiere my story on The Ellen Show. If, for any reason, I'm not able to go on Ellen in 90 days, I will be presenting my speech somewhere. And that place will be set shortly. I just am trying to find another venue. There's lots of different options for me. So that's kind of what's up for me. That's this whole point of this whole video, is to basically chronicle my journey and to help me to kind of come into that world a little bit, that motivational speaker world, that world where you talk for a living. And I'm a pretty good talker, I admit that, but I've already taken about 20 videos today, and I have just been struggling. So words, no matter who you are difficult, and it takes practice. So that's one big goal of this YouTube channel, is to allow me to get practice on talking about myself, my message, and putting it out there to the world without fear of criticism. Because right now there's a lot of fear that nobody's going to watch, that nobody's going to care about what I'm saying, that I'll be stupid, and there's all these kind of thoughts, and that's why I've had about 20 takes. So I'm vowing right now that I will not hit stop again, and I will not re-record. So there's my commitment. So whatever comes out now. I've already put it in stone. So that was my goal last week, and I kind of felt like the Monday started off really rough and then ended amazingly after my class, and I couldn't get a hold of the week. I started feeling kind of sick Tuesday. It was really stressful. We had a bunch of stuff going on, and I thought it was just stress, and so I took kind of Tuesday off, and I was like, okay, I just need to channel myself. I need to get clear. So Wednesday, still wasn't feeling 100%, but I kind of pushed through. I made my buddy call. I made my coach call. We really went through some processes, and I felt like a bunch of success, and it was really good. By Wednesday night, I was out for the count. My whole body had just given up. I was sick. My youngest daughter had a cough for probably about a week. No, maybe about 4 days before we took her into the doctor. She just had a fever that we couldn't get under control, all these issues, and basically I caught what she had, this virus. And just like with her virus that started as a respiratory infection turned into ear infection. So that's basically what happened to me. I had this horrible respiratory infection, and then a few days into it, it turned into double ear infections, and it was just snowballing. I was sleeping all the time. My husband took some days off work to get some things taken care of. My oldest daughter was helping out. We were just basically hanging on for dear life to get through this last week. And believe me, the guilt really started kind of working in me. And guilt is my number one enemy, really and truly. I take on my own guilt. I take on other people's guilt. I'm just like a guilt magnet. I'm like, if you don't want to carry it, I'll carry it for you. And that's not something I want to continue doing in my life. So after Wednesday, I barely made any of my buddy calls, which I felt horrible about because my buddy is amazing. And, so to give you a little backstory, last Monday, my buddy that I picked originally had to delay her involvement in the program. Her and her fiance basically underestimated what they had going on in the summer, and they just weren't able to meet the expectations of the class. And so I basically had to start over. And through that process, I got a new buddy, and it was perfect for me. And you're going to hear me say that a lot, is that because they talk about that in the class that I'm in, is how is this perfect for me? And so I really felt like I couldn't have got a better second buddy. But I felt bad when I wasn't able to make my calls to her because we didn't speak the week before, and she had missed that first week. So she had gone the first week without a buddy. And so here I was, you know, her buddy, and she's basically gone another week without any kind of support. But she was amazing. Shout out to Courtney. So she was amazing. She texted me, made me feel like my health was important, and she really made me feel at ease and comfortable with the fact that I was missing. And then, you know, I didn't even open my binder this last week. Didn't even look at it. I mean, my momentum's changed from having some fun, personal cave time to write a letter and to go to this Outlook reunion that I was so excited to go to and had to miss, to basically just surviving. Drinking water to keep enough fluids in me, getting enough rest, it was survival mode. And that was basically my momentums for the week. So basically I failed, and that's okay. I really realized through all of this that this is just practice. And even if it's not perfect on that first time, that it's okay. We have another chance. We have another shot. So that's what this week is for me. Basically, this is my rebound week. I'm just going to pick myself up. I'm going to wipe myself off, dust off, and I'm just going to shake it off, and I'm just going to move on. I have my buddy call scheduled today. We're doing text because she's working, but we've got that worked out. We've got it scheduled for tomorrow. I'm making a plan, and we're moving forward. And that's something that's big for me in my life, because honestly, in the past, it would be, oh, I messed up, or oh, I didn't do what I needed to do, so I'm done. I failed. There's no use trying. I'm just going to move on. I'm done, like I discussed in my fire walk video, is big in my life. Like, I really just want to eradicate those words from my vocabulary, period. Because that's how I feel about lots of things in my life, is I'm just done. And I don't want to be just done with life. Life deserves more than that. Life is amazing, and it's valuable, and things that we do in that life is important. And if we're just done with it, then we're not giving ourselves enough credit. We're not giving ourselves enough love, basically. And nobody just wants to get through life with I'm done. I want to get through life with I am. Oh yes, I did. Yes, that's how I want to live my life, is through yes. And so this is going to be a journey for me. The big part of this video, of this YouTube channel, is honestly, it's going to be practice for me to achieve my goal. Part of being a public speaker, part of being a motivational speaker, is you've got to put yourself out there, and you've got to put your message out there, and it takes practice. We all know how to talk. We all can put words together, verbally or not verbally. If we use our hands, we use sign language, we use, whatever. We can all do that sort of thing. But to become a motivational speaker, and to become a successful motivational speaker, I really have to learn how to put those words together in a way that's appealing to be heard, that is impactful, and that is meaningful. And that's big for me, because I can just chit-chat for the rest of my life, but sometimes chit-chat doesn't have any meaning. And so that's going to be my challenge. That's now the new purpose of this YouTube channel, is to allow me to practice speaking about myself, my story, embracing the goal that I want to be a motivational speaker, and to share my daily stories, what I'm doing, what I'm living, also some of my past stories, what I've been through, all those different things. And I know that I have a huge support team behind me. I've got people that are just cheering for me, rooting me on. And I am excited for this journey and for this opportunity to kind of put myself out there and to be my true, authentic self. And that's pretty powerful for me. So here is to getting back on the horse. Here is to never giving up. Here is to, practice makes perfect. And that's my goal for this week. So I appreciate you tuning in, and I hope to talk to you guys soon. Have a great week. Talk to you later. Bye.